This is a very hard SAT math question to help you get an 800 on the math section. So to solve for A, the first thing you have to do is make sure these terms and this term is combined. So how do we do this? We make everything over ax minus 2. So we multiply negative 8x times ax minus 2. And you also multiply 3 by ax minus 2. Well, this wouldn't make sense because now the terms are not equivalent. So to make everything equivalent, you basically multiply by ax minus 2 on both the top and the bottom. So it's basically multiplying everything by 1. So now the terms are equivalent, and the left side of the equation doesn't change. And from this point, we combine like terms. So we now have negative 8x times ax minus 2 over ax minus 2. And now we just put everything over ax minus 2. So we rewrite the top. And at this point, we simplify the top, and we can forget about the bottom because the bottom is equivalent anyway. So if we rewrite the equation, we get 24x squared plus 25x minus 47 equals, and we distribute it out, so we get negative 8x times ax, so that would be negative 8ax squared plus 16x. Negative 3 times ax is negative 3ax. Negative 3 times negative 2 is 6, and finally minus 53. So now to make this equivalent, we see that 6 minus 53, we have a negative 47 here, which matches with this term here. And the problem states that these two equations are equivalent. So assuming these equations are equivalent, these terms should match, right? 24x squared, this should be 24x squared. 25x, this should add up to be 25x. So first of all, we know this has to be 24x squared. So now we have negative 8a has to equal 24. And if we divide each side by negative 8, we get a equals negative 3. And we already have our answer, right? But just to double check, if we do the same with the x term, we get 25 here equals 16 minus 3a. Remember, we're only taking the coefficient because we're comparing the coefficient of the x variable. So here we subtract both sides by 16, so we get 9 equals negative 3a. And we divide both sides by negative 3, and guess what? Whoops, sorry, not like that. So a is also negative 3. So our answer is a equals negative 3.